Fans, we are set to go for the second half of Warrior Wrestling 6 here from Chicago. If you want to see the ending of that match between Tessa and Britt Baker, we invite you to check out the Women of Warrior Volume 1, and you can check it out right here on the High Spots Wrestling Network. We are set for tag team action. Lucha brothers here set for tag team action in Chicago, Illinois. And this ought to be quite the matchup. And the young lady that you just saw in action on your screen moments ago, set to compete in this very matchup, Tessa Blanchard and Daga going to team up against Phoenix and Penta.
I'll say this, Rich. I don't know how these two guys are walking right now. They had a hellacious ladder match against the Young Bucks just last night at AEW's All Out. One of those brutal ladder matches I've ever had the pleasure of seeing live. Canadian destroyers through tables, super kicks, and of course an attack afterwards by Santana and Ortiz. It's incredible as Daga makes his way to the ring. The fans still stomping, clapping, chanting, Lucha Brothers. They are on the edge of their seats for this one, Rich. Warrior Wrestling Women's Champion, if I can spit that out properly. Make her way down to the ring. Yeah. Warrior Wrestling Women's Champion. You don't need to actually say it 3 times. That's fine.
Interesting matchup here, though. Daga and Tessa teaming up against the Lucha Brothers, and Tessa Blanchard in the last 2 years. Her growth in professional wrestling from, quite honestly, 2.5 years ago, I called some of her early matches places like Wrestle Circus, a couple of other places. She has grown by leaps and bounds and is by far, and I say this without any hyperbole at all, by far, in my estimation, one of the top 5 female competitors in professional wrestling right now.
I agree with you, Rich. And heading into AEW's All Out last night, rumors were running rampant that Tessa Blanchard may actually have been able to compete in the AEW Casino Battle Royale. Well, of course, she had competed in that Battle Royal. It was nothing but rumors, but it is not a rumor. She is right here, right now, inside of a Warrior Wrestling ring, taking on the Lucha Brothers here. And let's call out the elephant room in here right now, Rich. Her and Daga, they're an item. This is a couple here right now.
Yeah, that's not a secret.
No, it's not a secret at all. Tessa Blanchard, Daga, they're in a relationship here right now. I mean, they're going to obviously have great chemistry.
How nice, they wore matching gear.
Of course. They're going to have great chemistry here, but at the same time, having your loved one in a match with you, especially in a high-profile situation like this, it can affect you, right? How is Daga going to feel when he sees Tessa Blanchard put into a compromising position?
Of course.
Will her emotions run wild here if she sees Daga put in a situation the same way?
Of course, as you know, women's wrestling and intergender wrestling has... Oh, let's listen here for a minute.
Literally feel the building shaking underneath my feet right now, Rich.
That is Daga to the right, in the red and the black, and Pentagon Jr. in the blue.
Both men giving a little shimmy here to get it going as they look each other over.
Oh boy. Now again, this is a family-friendly show. I don't know if it counts if you say something improper in a different language.
Oh, look at Daga. He just sat there and let him do it.
What do you mean he let him do it?
Yeah, Pentagon just walked right up to Tessa's face and insulted her like that.
Well, no, you know why? You know why he didn't do anything? Because she's going to take care of it herself.
All right, fine, fair, yeah, okay. Let her handle it herself. I'm just saying, he didn't show much fire there.
What'd you say about fire?
And look at the anger in her eyes. Pentagon playing games right now.
This is how he loves to start off matches. All this, right? Here comes the glove, right?
Listen, pinche Tessa!
The glove in the face, and you know what comes next, right? Oh! Tessa's picked up some Espanol.
And she is holding her ground here right now.
Yeah, she is. That look on her face is fantastic.
You know, Tessa is not a stranger.
All right, here we go. Let's just wait for it. Having a little trouble there. She is not amused.
Oh my God! That was uncalled for! Ray Phoenix with a stiff super kick right to the side of Tessa Blanchard's head, and we are off to the races here.
Phoenix answers.
The dancing and the strutting has come to an end.
Tessa answers now. Oh my God, runs right into another super kick. This time from Penta Jr.
And the building is electric. It's on fire right now, Rich.
Nick, you had brought up earlier on if you're Daga and you see Tessa in a compromising position, how much will that affect you? As I was starting to say, with the rise of intergender wrestling over the past couple of years, I know, you know, maybe if you're my age, you're from a different generation, you think, a guy can't, oh my God, there you go. A guy can't fight a woman, right?
It's full on here right now, and Daga taking it again, really just getting battered here.
Well, you asked the question. Tessa kicks out. And it almost cost him right there. Tessa was in to protect Daga.
You're right, running to protect him, but Tessa Blanchard, we talk about intergender wrestling. She's really proven herself as of late. Going the distance here with Sami Callihan not too long ago in Impact Wrestling.
Had a big match a couple of years ago against Dave Christ at Wrestle Circus. An incredible match.
She is not afraid to get in there and mix it up. Again, it's just a worry. Is love?
I can see maybe in the old days when, I say the old days 10, 15 years ago when professional wrestlers, when female professional wrestlers were, let's be honest, bikini models.
Sure.
Maybe you could argue and say, you know what, a guy like Phoenix shouldn't be super kicking that competitor. No, Tessa Blanchard can compete with, I don't care who it is, if it's Penta, if it's Phoenix. She's wrestled Brian Cage and took him to the limit.
And that is the thing. Tessa Blanchard really the epitome of the women's revolution right now, and you can see her and Daga starting to find some momentum here.
Double knee face breaker, and now Daga from behind.
Caught him high there. Really put some pressure on his back.
Phoenix ready to a super kick.
And I think the Lucha brothers here, they may be getting ahead of themselves.
Nice reversal on the Irish whip by Phoenix.
And there we go. Phoenix now on the top rope.
Uh-oh. Oh!
And how much saliva does Phoenix have in his mouth?
2 count only, and wow, Penta drilled Tessa with a kick to the back of the head. She just crumbled right over.
And now we see Daga here going after Pentagon, piece by piece, breaking him apart.
Kicks, double stomps.
And this thing has been high speed since the moment that super kick caught Tessa Blanchard off guard.
She's in trouble right now, though. And caught her right in the back of the skull. Here comes Daga, over the top!
And catching those moments there. Pentagon just got to his feet, taken back out, and now Tessa here, she's got to try to get something going with a Ray Phoenix.
And you may ask, how can a woman step in the ring against a man? Fight one-on-one. Tessa Blanchard, she is a willing competitor, a willing participant, and that's the difference. There's a fine line, I think you can agree, right?
Yeah, I think you can agree with that, but you think about, the pedigree here of a Tessa Blanchard, She's capable of taking punishment like that from a guy like Phoenix. She's hung out, she not just hung out, she grew up around some bad men. And Tessa Blanchard with a satellite DDT cover. Ooh. Very nearly had it there.
I think Daga just got tossed into the guardrail.
Her father, Tully Blanchard.
Hang on, hold on, wait a minute. Tessa's going to the top. She may be looking for the Magnum right now. Off the top.
Up.
Got by Phoenix. Oh, and another kick right to the back of the skull.
And she doesn't know where she's at right now.
Pentagon Jr. climbing back up on the ring apron.
And what Pentagon got in mind here. Hopefully something here to follow up. His brother's down.
Oh my God, sit-out powerbomb. And now, from the top rope.
Are we going to see shades of the Dudley Boys?
Oh my God. Oh! 1, 2, not enough. Here comes Daga, ready to do a double super kick.
And the Lucha brothers have just been moving like a pack of hyenas here in total unison. And Phoenix here got himself in a dangerous position.
Well, he slipped off the rope. Phoenix slipped a little bit. Oh my God.
That should be all she wrote.
That's going to be it. Pentagon driver, the Lanza off the top by Phoenix, and the Lucha brothers get the win tonight. Daga checking on Tessa.
I think he's saying he's sorry. Sorry he wasn't there for her.
I don't know.
This is a Warrior Wrestling Women's Champion. She's down right now. She's not moving, Rich. Daga here trying to get his girlfriend Tessa Blanchard to her feet.
She looks a little glassy-eyed, doesn't she? Daga's checking on her. I don't think she realizes that the match is over. It's like, what happened? It's done already?
Well, this is pro wrestling romance right here, Rich. You know, there's peaks and valleys, the highs of riding the road together, the lows of watching your significant other get kicked in the face repeatedly only to be left unconscious in the ring.
And you know, everything we were saying about the toughness of Tessa Blanchard, the type of competitor that she is, again, you might look at this and say, okay, well, these two guys just beat a woman, right? That's not what happened.
No, absolutely not. No, Tessa Blanchard, she holds her own. She is her own woman, and if she wants to get in there, she wants to tag with her boyfriend, she wants to take on two of the biggest, baddest luchadors, the baddest tag team on the planet in the Lucha Brothers. That's her call, and Warrior Wrestling, we support her in that endeavor.
Lots more action on the way here tonight. We will see Frank the Clown confronting Mick Foley, Dragon Lee battling Andrew Everett, and our main event, the Warrior Wrestling.